Today I'm not speaking unless you are speaking to me. And so far I have 0. There was someone here. I'm waiting for people. Turns out you have an option. After you've been live on YouTube, you don't have to keep the video. You just can discard its recording. If you'd like my company, speak up, join. Thank you. Hello, someone who joined. Yeah, if you have any question, I'm here to answer it. Oh my gosh! 14 Jack from Canada, French speaking, right? Oh my gosh, it's been such a long time, wasn't it? Hey, how are you doing? So happy to see you. Okay, dear. If you have any questions, please say. I even remember what you said to me a long time ago. Let's see, you said that I reminded you of someone who you met like when you were real young or something. Yeah, Quebec indeed. You speak French? You French speaking? You know, when I was really young and I really loved fashion, and all that, I was 35 when I became a student again, and the other students were like 18 years old. And yeah, if someone was trying to guess my nationality, I would indeed often be guessed as French, but I think it was just because of the fashion that I was. You're bilingual. I am trilingual or quadrilingual. Trilingual professionally. Hey, so good to see you. I don't know, have you been my viewer last live? I've been, there you go, I was live. And I had like one and then someone else joined, and I know they stayed with me like the whole time. Listen, can you tell me, I have something on, it's really, really quiet. Can you hear it or do you just hear my voice? My gosh, people indeed need other people. Just seeing 14 Jack from 15 years ago, when I just began YouTube, makes me happy. Okay, so I'm just gonna continue messing with cards. Okay, so you don't hear a second voice in the background? It's very quiet, you don't hear it? You know what is like really amazing? It's like, it's a virtual reality, but I can see you and I can feel you. I mean, I see only your comments. Like last time, I wasn't even able to say if the two of my listeners were men or women. Okay, okay, you don't hear the other voice. That's really nice. Because it's a company of a Russian man. He knows so much about culture. And I think I'm just not even listening. But the thing is, this is again, as I said, virtual reality. I'm just keeping company, his company, as I'm here on YouTube Live, because I just want to go live a lot, almost every day. Hey, if I could do just like my live and be live on YouTube, I would do that too. I noticed that lots of people do that. Some people leave live YouTube on as they sleeping their nights. And I think lots of people even like need that kind of company, you know? Just like feeling another human being and being invited to their home and just like, anyway, sweetheart, so good to see you. If you have any question or if you want me to do your tarot, I'm not sure if oh yeah, I can pull another card, another deck. Right now I'm disciplining, I mean putting in order 3 of the decks because I want to do something with them. Like compare traditional English and French system. And so I'm kind of like putting them in order. But if you have any question, I can get another deck and answer it with tarot or just talk to you if you have any question. Okay, you can go for it. I can go for it like, I mean, if you like do the tarot, it needs a question from you. And plus that question, like I like to say, you know, when you're doing tarot reading, don't be gullible. It's like coming to a restaurant and being handed a menu. You are the person who decides, you know, and tarot doesn't give you like, do this, do that. You give tarot options and tarot gives you the answers. What will be the best, you know? Go that way, go this way. So if you have questions, oh, okay, I see now that I think 3 people watching us. Just relaxing, guys. Welcome to my live stream. If you have questions for me, I am live with you. Yeah. Any questions? Okay. 14 Jack is still here. 2 are gone. That's what happens. Fine. Did you see my last live? I gave a little light, I call it light master class because it was kind of like unimposing, but about spinning chakras. There is a new health information out there that colorectal cancer is increasing in young men, like beginning age 20. And it's from probably sitting a lot because just the death from sitting is increasing too among young people. And the colorectal cancer, I'm not sure exactly about the prostate cancer, but the colorectal became the #1 cause of death in men under 50 years old. And in women, second cause of death after the breast cancer. And so even if you have a sitting job, and the spinning chakras like really helps. I mean, I understand like when if you are in a office, it's probably like a little bit hard like to do too much movement, but you still at least can work with your inner muscles or like even spin. And if you know meditation and how to work things with your mind, then it's really easy to do even things in the mind, you know, how many people like just using the No, you shouldn't be sad that you missed it. It's I didn't put it away. I kept that live. It's you just go to the YouTube channel, the one that I have, and you click on live, and it will be right there. The last one. I have only 3 there. One was just test, and then the other one was where I was teaching people muscle testing, and that was like, I don't know, last summer or something. And then the third is the spinning chakras. So you can, it's easy, you can watch it easy. But I'm really happy people, I see people coming and going. So that means that actually YouTube is introducing this live. So guys, I don't have an agenda. If you ask me a question, I'll answer it. If you want your tarot reading, I'll reach for another deck and do your tarot. But otherwise, I'm just like quiet here. And you know, I was enjoying just like sometimes just opening someone's life and just like having a company, you know. So today I'm just keeping silent company. But if you have a question, I'm here for you. Hello, person number 2. If you have a question, I'll answer it. You can ask me anything. You can ask me about yourself. Ирина Поливкер. Ириночка, здравствуйте. Вы только что были здесь? I'm multilingual. So I don't really speak Spanish. I understand some. It's a Turkmen, Russian, English professionally. Fortune Jack, it's been such a long time since we talked, and I have no idea what was going in your life. Last I heard from you, you were going to Florida, and you were traveling to Florida. You just came from Florida. It was your vacation. You were very excited to go. I'm not sure if it was first time out of Canada. I remember things, see? I was doing quite a bit of short reels recently. And in one of those short reels, I was saying like, crystal child once it remembers something, imprints in the brain, crystallizes in the memory. And our memory lives in the field too, not just the brain. Okay, you say, well, sweetheart, how can I have too many thoughts about you? I was excited that you're speaking French. I was excited that you were really supporting my work. But, you know, so if we met alive, I would have some thoughts because I would have immediate impressions. Otherwise, how can I think? Did you marry yet? I think I haven't talked to you maybe even 10 years. Did you marry? Do you have kids now? I had a Canadian husband, by the way, for 5 years. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, so I might even just like, you know, for the heck of it, keep this live because I'm building my community of students, friends, followers. I'd like to even like open my house for live workshops. Like I think I can host 10 people at a time for the weekend workshop. I mean, if you would be living in Indiana, then it would be really easy for you to like come and visit for that workshop. I want to teach people everything about healing themselves first. And for that now I use tarot cards because tarot, it's like a system of the wisdom. And then you can apply that wisdom to yourself and to your life because To me, all the healing starts with understanding. Lots of people know the hugest two emotions are love and fear. And that's like two basic. I mean, for love, you still kind of like have to be a little bit higher in vibration, yeah? But because if you are just doing survival, then it's like basically all kind of fear gripping you. But even to respond to fear, because fear is like wisdom on the other side. And even to respond to fear, like you have to organize your life, to structure your life. If you want, like if a really survival instinct is strong. And for love, you need some space to be able to let go of all of those survival instincts and like, you know, come high in vibration to feel love. But anyway, the fear is extinguishable to me is only like with understanding of the whole world, of the divine energies and our body and how everything works together, how everything how it's just one weaved creation. And I chose tarot as my medium because I think through tarot, it's interesting to lots and lots of people. And through tarot, I can show the connections of the world, connection of God, higher forces, and us as humans, and how we go through our life stages. So I'd like to teach people healing. I have 6 big diplomas and 200 or 250 certificates in healing, all kind of alternative healing modalities. Oh my gosh, I finally finished studying. Say congratulations! Well, I hear you, 14 Jack. The thing is, you see, like, I don't know if you heard about this system called human design. You can check because they give you a free reading and give you like your, you know, like, if you're saying you are observationalist, silent and observer, it means you are introvert, right? And I'm both actually. I'm introvert and extrovert. In human design, it's like, you know, it like gives you the interesting combo. Because, for example, as an introvert, I'm a hermit. And as an extrovert, I'm opportunist. Which means if opportunity to shows, then I can come with the full colors. And I can make the rainbows happen, fireworks happen. I can dive into the ocean, go into the depth, do everything. So, because opportunity presents itself and I don't shy off of it. But that's my structure. And that's why Tantra was so important to me, because Tantra, as I explain in my videos, and I gave short explanations too, it's unity of the opposites. The first meaning of it, unity of the opposites. So, if someone born into a rich life, you are not a complete full being unless you understand poverty and you understand it really well. And if you are born into poverty, you should understand that you had and accept it, that you had other lifetimes as a rich person. When you understand and accept it, you lose that chagrin skin that encompasses and freezes you, and you cannot act up in life. You should believe into your best opportunities for yourself, that you can do anything. You know, there is Robert Sapolsky out there. I was listening to him all this time about like absence of free will. Well, that would be a good discussion for sure. But he is not open to spiritual things, and he admits it, you know. But spirituality explains a lot of things. So maybe you are still single, 14 Jack, because you never developed your extroverted side. And maybe you are too shy but there are things like, you see, the opposites attract. You heard that, yeah? Opposites attract means maybe there is a girl out there who like, you know, exactly would want a person introverted like you. But because you don't overcome some of your being, and you maybe miss opportunities on showing up and talking and presenting yourself. in your best light and following up on it. And that's why, you know, you're still single. But maybe you are choosing to be single, right? Maybe is that what you want? After 4 husbands, I've been single 9 years now. 9 complete years. My number 10 is beginning. And Turkmen language has a proverb. The one who loses its beloved cries for 7 years. And the one who leaves his motherland cries the whole life. The last thing I'm not agree with, because I was born in one country. When I was 35, I came to this country, and America is really my homeland now. Even though I traveled a lot, been to 17 countries, traveled to Russia a lot, and been through Russia a lot, and I never been to Ukraine. But when the war started, I heard so bad for Ukraine. Anyway, and Turkey when it had earthquake, and Gaza right now, and in Israel, they don't see absolutely any videos about what's happening in Gaza. They only see their own soldiers and their own local news. Everything is kept from them. And I'm sorry for those people. I guess maybe they don't have VPN, or maybe they do have VPN. I have no idea. Anyway, just mumbling here. Okay, so you are single for choice. Okay. Did you have any big changes in your life in the last 10 years? Did you get, I don't know, like some different opportunities? Did you change your place of work, or do you really love your you know, the rhythm of the life that you have? What kind of things do you like to do? How do you like to spend your free time? Are you working on self-improvement? Do you do anything like, what do you do for like, to fill up your quality time? Fortune Jack, have you ever been interested in tarot? Yeah, I'm reading you. Do you see your sister often? Do you guys live together? I was so happy this fall. My sisters came to visit me. And maybe you have no idea, Fortune Jack, I was in trauma for almost 2 years. I mean, 1 year and then healing 1 year. But my niece, who is like my sister, came and stayed with me a lot. She was awesome. And then my sisters came to visit, and they were awesome. It was like a reunion from all over the world. They live in other places. Thank you, Fortune Jack. It's amazing how other people make other people like so happy. Like I'm looking at my own face and just like your mere presence, just one person, but I feel like it makes me like more beautiful and more happy, you know, because I'm just like so truly happy to reconnect after all these years, for sure. So when you watch that live about spinning chakras, you try it, okay? And you tell me what you felt. And you can keep like building on it and like make it your routine, you know. And then anyway, but if you want to get a little bit more extroverted, I would say work with this chakra, golden color here, Manipura gem. Yeah, so work with that energy, because with the time it will like exude your physical self light out so people can see you better. I'm happy you're not working, I guess, today. So what is Sunday today? Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna share something of value, and then I will write in the comments that that's what it was, and then I'm gonna finish the stream. But one of my routines I wanna share with the people who are gonna watch it later. There is a hormonal gymnastics, Tibetan, from Tibetan wise people. I wanna share a little bit how it came to being. It came to being because one of Russian engineer men, he was in Tibet. They were on some mission. It was a very long time ago. And he was doing something like, I think on some sort of like, I don't know, like a professional mission. But he saw that there was this temple with the monks, and they totally didn't have any electricity. And he pulled the wires for them, just basically did the, gifted them the wires and the service, and brought the energy into their up in the mountains castle. And so for as a gratitude to them, because I mean, it's been like maybe last century ago, 2 centuries ago, Sweetheart, you said the 5th, the 6th. I don't understand what it means, if you were saying something to me or not. So, yeah, I didn't understand that comment, if you want to clarify. So, and those monks taught this man these exercises for hormonal gymnastics. So what means hormones? Yeah, they're everywhere in the body, hormones, but they're actually, like emotions and hormones are connected. It's like a science and spirituality connecting, because you have the hold and the command of your emotions. You can teach yourself to regulate your emotions, to soothe or self-regulate. That actually happens again when the mind, when consciousness develops, then you get some technology and you turn it into a routine that it becomes you, not something taught to you, not something you read, but it becomes you. So and as I said, as a gratitude, they taught this monk these exercises. Like in the end, it ends with some yogic positions. For example, like a candle position, yeah? The candle position when you are laying on your back and you bring your legs and the hip, the whole region, even like up to the upper back, yeah? Only like the back of the shoulders is on the floor. All of the rest of the body goes straight into a line, and that's the candle. And it actually really helps if there is like any cancerous formations in the body, in the hips and the abdomen. When you do that and you are in this introverted position and you do it regularly, and on top of that you can even like shake those legs as they are up there. It is also found in Japanese system called Nishi. It was a real guy who was really like didn't have any muscles, was very sick from young age, and then he developed a system of the exercise and totally healed himself. So then he went to macrobiotics, microbiotics, blah, blah, blah. But back to these exercises, hormonal gymnastics. So basically it's about enlivening the serial of hormones in your body. The first thing when you wake up, unless you have to run to bathroom, do your pee, you know, you can, but if you can hold it, it's really good, even like if you do this exercise, even like as soon as you're waking up, you know. So basically you heat up your palms really well. And by the way, when you heat them up, you always can evaluate the state of your health, because you can evaluate, are they really dry? Are they cold? Are they warm? Or are they a little too humid? So you heat up your palms and you put them over your eyes and you gently press like this 30 times. Mind you, I'm sitting here. You have to be laying down on your back for it. Got a little pink going in here. Second one, you again warm up your hands and palms. You put them on your ears, middle, palm right over the ear. Remember I was saying there is a chakra here too, like energy vortex. So, and you press the ears 30 times gently. Number 3 exercise that you are doing is you put your hands like this, and with the fingers, with the bones of all of the fingers, you press hard on your forehead. And going right and left is 1 time. Right and left, right and left. So that helps to kind of like, smooth all of the wrinkles. And then after you do that for 30 times, you begin brushing the energy of the arc between your ears, you know? There is a light here. Like people with mental health issues, this light is weakened. I mean, your own light, your own arc from ear to ear is weakened. And so there is like other information like coming too freely, yeah? And if there is a very healthy light here, and where that healthy light comes from, one of the things, good diet. And when you have plenty of protein, because only protein repairs everything in the body, and the fats keep all of the nerves myelinated so they don't overfire. You have a balance, you have a inside brain harmony. So anyway, after this, you take your hands and you start smoothing this arc like this, going like this. And you do that for 30 times. You're laying down and you're just smoothing this arc. By the way, there is corpus callosum there in the middle of the brain that connects your right and left brain. And that corpus callosum is something that really, really helps for your brains communicate together. Because if there is like disharmony between how right and left communicates, then that's also one of the reasons why there is all kind of problems with mental health and other things in life. So, and that's how eye exercises also work, because when you do any like EMDR or any other eye exercises, it helps to harmonize right and left brain. So after you've done this, you take the again, palms like this, right over your head, and you vertically extend yourself. You extend your light like this. Still laying on your back, and you do that 30 times. So it's like blessing yourself from 7th to the 8th chakra, to the 9th chakra, soul star, and just like, like vertically growing yourself with light. Then there is an exercise like you put your hands like this, and you use the space between your index and thumb. You put your thumb like this, supporting the chin, and you bring all of the lower, and you finish with the ears, you see, like this. To the ears and behind, a little bit like caress, and you do this for 30 times. Still laying on your back. Okay, after this exercise, warm up your hands, put one hand here on your throat, and the other hand starts waking up all of the hormones that are inside the body. And you bring it all the way down to your pubic bone, or actually even lower, where in the space where your legs meet. And you do that like light, awakening all of the front of the body. And you do that for 30 times. That's so funny. After I said the hand between your legs, where your body ends, and I felt a little blush. So anyway, after that exercise, you massage your stomach. I think this is like clockwise, and you do that for 30 times. So after that, you can do that candle thing with shaking of the legs. Then you sit and you massage all of your legs just quickly, and the feet. Well, I have my own ritual after that I for sure do to keep the flexibility of my spine. But if I would recapture all of it, then it would be number 1, eyes 30 times, number 2, ears 30 times, number 3, forehead 30 times, number 4, the arc, vertical arc, number 5, growing yourself light vertically, number 6, chin, number 7, the front of the body, number 8, clockwise massaging of the stomach. Number 9, bring your legs and shake them, shake them, shake them. Number 10, sit up and do your the little bit massage of your legs, and yeah, so 9 or 10, let's say. Okay. So you're saying that you mostly work on your 5th and 6th chakra, 14 Jack, is that what you are saying? So your throat, if you're working on your 5th chakra, that means you're doing something with your voice, right? You do voice exercises. Or you work with your past lives, trying to remember your alliances from the different lives. Do you do past life regressions? Okay, half candle, full candle. Okie doke, so it's coming up to 40 minutes. 14 Jack, thank you so much for spending time with me today. I'll wait just a little bit in case if you are still writing something. And then I'm going to say a bit goodbye. But I think I'm going to come back tonight like late night, if I rest up, I think I'd like to come back and do something with tarot, like give some connection of the French and English systems, 2 decks. That's why I was bringing the cards into order. Okay, Fortune Jack. Happy Ascension, sweetheart. See you. Thank you so much.